Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to the Nation of Conversation. I'm your boy Champ. Got my dog Grind Time in the building, man. What's going on with it?
Going on with the champ? Back here chilling, man. Tripping off this wow. First day of college football. All the underdogs come through.
Ooh, man, it was crazy. It was
I
crazy, man.
mean, every single underdog covered the spread yesterday. Every single one. Won no favorite that covered a game yesterday in college football. Them bastards got me too, man. I had that SMU and Nevada game over the total 55.5. Man, that was the only one on the parlay that got me a cooler 16 or two, man. I was like, look at this shit. Starting this shit off every year, man. Everybody be like, oh, I can't wait to football season to bet on football. Man, it's already bullshit in week one in college football. It's gonna be the
Right.
same thing. Motherfucker already saying I can't wait on basketball.
Week zero.
Same
Do with the shenanigans.
same shit, man. But yeah, all underdogs covered the spread yesterday.
But we're gonna start with the biggest one of them all. What happened to FSU, man?
I can tell you what happened, man. I don't like the quarterback who they replaced with, man. What's his name? DJ. I can pronounce. I can
Yeah,
pronounce his last name that good, but yeah, I really
yeah.
don't like him, man. I think that guy, he's all over the place. When he played at what? Oregon?
He played at Clemson.
No,
2 years,
Clemson.
then he went
Yeah,
over to Oregon State, and now he's at FSU. But yeah,
right.
like
This dude all over the place.
look,
He's
19
taking
for 20.
advantage of that transport protocol
Yeah,
all the way.
and it wasn't really good. 19 for 27, 193 yards, no
Mhm.
touchdown. Didn't throw interception either, but you didn't do anything. Run game was shut down completely. Georgia Tech, they came to play. Like I said, it
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
even. Yeah, they came out. They was like, look, we came our way to Dublin Island to put belt to ass.
Yeah, they came out to play. Uh, yeah, they did the thing, man. Like I said, what's his name? Hayes King, 11 for 16, 146 yards. You know, he had a cool game. Jamal Haynes, 11 carries, 75 yards, 2 touchdowns. So, yeah.
Yeah, the
Uh,
defense the defense looked pretty stout. Like I said, it wasn't because usually that's Georgia Tech. That's not really one of the good teams out the ACC like that.
all right.
But they got the new head coach. I can't remember his name right now, but this is second year. Uh, and he looked like he turning the program around already. Come in knocking off a top 10 opponent.
Yeah, that's a great start. Great win. You know, Georgia Tech came prepared. And they played in what, Iceland or something like that? So,
Ireland.
Ireland. And so they travel a nice little distance. And Florida State might have got the vacation, might have got it in their heads and thought they was gonna come over there and get the easy win, and it didn't happen that way. So Florida State was ranked number 10 in the country, so that's definitely gonna knock them down in the rankings. So they basically got to run the table in the ACC, and they rest of their non-conference schedules to even get a shot. Well, matter of fact, they changed the playoff to 12 teams this year, so a lot of teams get an opportunity this year. I forgot about that, but
One
still,
loss,
though.
one loss ain't a death wish nowadays like it used to be.
Right. You can get two lost teams in the playoff now. So I forgot about that. So they're still in the mix to make the playoff, but they're gonna have to, run the table in the schedule basically. And ACC is not that good this year as far as, what I've seen. Florida State should be able to win it, Clemson, Miami, but other than that, it's a bunch of underdogs in that conference. So Florida State, they just got off to a bad start. So rebound the next game and they can bounce
Speaking of
back and get in the playoffs.
the Canes, they got Florida week one. Man, these week one matchups is crazy. You see these lineups they got coming out to start the season with?
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's some games coming up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they trying to shake this thing up early, but I like it though. Quit ducking. Quit ducking. You know what
they
I'm
got some
saying?
nice matchups, week one
Like
matchups.
like my Razorbacks. You know what I'm saying? Look, we might not win. Look, but we don't duck nobody like this year. We be having like top 10 strength of schedule every year. we got 7 ranked opponents right now on our schedule.
Mhm.
So I'm like, we always run the gauntlet. We ain't ducking no smoke. But like I said, but to me, I'm like, damn. RAD, the schedule is like, look, y'all need to take some lessons from these other teams. They only schedule 1 or 2 tough games, and they still making it. You want to put
Mhm.
us through? You want to put us through the gauntlet every damn year? Like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. College football is back. What do you think about the SMU and Nevada game?
A lot of offense. There was a lot of offense. It was an exciting game. I really liked it. It was some good quarterback play on both sides. Great ass throws being made. That's what I was seeing too. It was in that game. It was some great throws being made on both sides.
Yeah, Nevada, they came out with a lot of intensity, and I thought they was going to get the job done against SMU, but they were big underdogs, 27 and a half underdogs. They shocked SMU in the first half and a little bit of the second half, but SMU, they just came through and executed toward the end and got the W. Far as Nevada, they were picked last in the Mountain West, and they
Yeah,
posted it all over their locker rooms and the weight room and stuff, for motivation. So I
yeah,
would say that would work. They got a new offensive coordinator over there. Far as the style of offense, I really don't like it because Nevada, they were taking a lot of time snapping that ball. They were using the entire play clock to snap the ball. And that type of offense, I really don't like that slow pace offense in today's football. But
yeah.
hey, it
Now
was
if you
working. It almost
now if you got like a 2 score lead or something like that, fourth quarter,
right,
you know that'd be perfect. But not the whole game tempo like that.
right. It was it was working in their advantage big time. But it came down to the end. It haunted them, and Nevada had the ball with like 1 minute left, and their style of play basically the whole game was snapping the ball late and running that slow pace offense, and it came back to hunt them. So I don't know that style of play. I just don't ride with that style of play in my books, man. That slow ass offense and snapping the ball with fucking 2 seconds on the play clock type shit. That's just watered down. That's just like the NBA made the transition to basically every team to fast pace now. So, but I get
Yeah.
it. It's college football. You still got some teams out there who run that slow ass offense. I'm not a big fan of it.
So you want that running gun, huh? Get it up out of
Yeah,
there.
I need some action.
So you
And
want that
that
100 plays.
all right, and that slow ass offense cost me my goddamn total 55 and a half. I know that.
So I had this graphic before the game yesterday because we was gonna do the show before the game, but man. So out of the top 10, who you think gonna finish unranked? Well, we already know 10 got a strong chance already. They lose one more.
uh it's a lot of tough teams there and some great matchups. Um, you know what? Everybody's saying Oregon has a shot to go undefeated. And even though it's their first year in the Big Ten, Oregon has a good shot to go undefeated in the Big Ten. Um, Georgia, we know what Georgia is capable of doing, but they play in a tough division, the SEC. So might be a couple slip ups in there. Uh, mm,
I'm gonna tell you,
really, I like Oregon. I like Oregon to go undefeated. That's the only one I like, really.
know what?
Texas, I'm about to look at Texas schedule again, but
No, this is which one. The question is which one of them can finish unranked. Which one of them got the possibility to finish unranked?
oh, unranked. I was thought it was said undefeated. I'm sorry, my bad, y'all. But yeah, but still, I like Oregon to go undefeated though. But for far as finish unranked, shit. To be honest, from what I just seen from yesterday, Florida State, didn't look good yesterday on offense. They have
And
a
then
good possibility of going unranked.
right,
I don't know if it's first game jitters or like you said, traveling over there to
But look,
Ireland or what the hell it is, but Florida State most definitely.
but Florida State, this was your opportunity. You know, they made that whole big thing about, you know, they felt they were wrong last year in the college playoff. Some people say they were. Some people think they deserve to be in there. Okay, so you were supposed to come out this next season with the
And
foot
make a statement.
and make a statement. You're supposed to come out and trounce the whole ACC. You're supposed to run through that like it was nothing. You're supposed to Swiss cheese the whole ACC, and you came out here and stumbled on the first step.
So
That's
you just
terrible.
right. You prove everybody right. You don't belong there. You can't even get past Georgia Tech first game.
Yeah, that didn't look good. Well, hopefully y'all can turn it around because, like I said, season could be over real quick. I think we got another tough game next week, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so things can get sticky. What about your dog, man? What are you gonna do? You see another 4-8 season this year, or what? We got to keep that thing real on the nation, man. What you think?
I don't know, man. I know that was in the Pac-12 last year, and that was a tough conference. Moving over to that Big 12, I know Texas and Oklahoma departed and went to the SEC, but they still got some go-getters over there in the Big 12. It's still gonna be tough for them guys. They say they made the corrections on the offensive line. That was their biggest issue, offensive line and their defense, but majority of that offensive line. So I have to see what these guys look in the first 2 or 3 games to determine how their season gonna play out. But hopefully Dion made them corrections in the O line because that was the biggest problem. You know, old boy Sanders was running for his life out there. So
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. Like I said, he was out there looking like when they had quit on Willie Beeman. Remember they were just letting him come.
right.
He was running for his life out there.
Running for his goddamn life out there. Constantly the ball, as soon as you snap the ball, as soon as he get the ball in his hand, he scrambling all over the place.
Looked like when Mike Vick was on the Eagles. No blocking.
Right.
As soon as he hiked the ball, damn defensive end linebacker grabbing his jersey. Damn.
Well, their first game they played North Dakota State, and
Got to tune up.
Colorado what -9.5, and North Dakota State they just recently made the trend. I think they're Division 2 still, or they might have made the transition to Division 1. Did they do it yet, or they Division 2 still?
I think it's still a two, but yeah. But
But
yeah,
they
they
were,
tune up game, but still after that, like I said, it's gonna get murky. They got a pretty tough schedule.
hey, I wouldn't even consider that a tune-up game. North Dakota State ain't no punk. Shit,
No,
they won the Division 2 what conference? I mean championship many a time. So I think that's gonna be a tough game for them.
so what you think? Okay, well, to me, the only thing I fear about I haven't heard a lot of things like you say you heard about the offensive line getting better. I really haven't heard anything positive as far as the program getting better this year. That was my only concern. I heard, I seen they got Warren Sapp or whatever, but like as far as like development, I haven't been hearing those stories like, oh, I've seen such and such players striving in the off season. He's making these great throws, or I see him getting better, or stuff like that. Only thing I would like to see from Shador is quit holding the ball so long. Uh, you know what I'm saying? If it's a bad throw, don't take a sack. Because you want to keep your pass percentage good. Or, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. Make a good play. Throw it in the dirt. Don't take a sack. Stuff like
Mhm.
that. I seen him do that a lot of times this last season. But then he was being accused of that too. Just didn't want to mess up his completion percentage, so he would hold the ball or do certain things. And it did show on some plays. Uh, so if he grows from that, that'll be good. But so my question to you is my follow-up question to you on this. Okay, so what if he come out and have another 4-8 year like this? Do you think that his patience gonna run thin? Because they already talking about him with that USC job. They're saying, Colorado, he want to make it a big program, but it's just too small of a market, not enough, people who want to come there. Do you see that, playing a part into him possibly relocating, or you think he will stick it out with Colorado?
I'll be honest. If they have another 4-8 season or a season where it is worse than that 4-8, yeah, I most definitely see Deion Sanders getting up out of there. His son, he's going to the NFL. I mean, unless he just want to stay there and try to turn the program around, unless he made some type of promise with Colorado. But yeah, if they have a sorry season and his son go to the NFL and Travis Hunter and them all they bounce, hey, why not go to a different school? I mean, Colorado, like you say, it's a small market. If he could get that USC job, that would be great. He'll definitely get some recruits over there. But yeah, if they have another worse year, yeah, I could definitely see some changes or some consideration that Dion might be looking for another gig somewhere else.
Yeah, because I know Dion, he ain't, he say all he wants to, but he ain't trying to be out there losing. I'm gonna just be honest. Like, look,
No,
dog.
nobody wants to lose. Shit, losing sucks.
Yeah, look,
You
I ain't
definitely
come
want to
out
lose.
right. He's like, look, man, I didn't come out here to be losing, man. That's
All
what I
right.
did. That's what I didn't come out here to do.
All right.
But
Yeah, can't have another 4-8 season or any, you know, you got to make at least make a bowl game this year. Got to. You got to. Bowl or bust.
and to be honest, like 4 of those games last year, they were winnable. He could have went. They could have been a swapped record very easily. Few of them games, like that Stanford game, that was crazy. Blew that. They could have won the USC game. Uh, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a few games, man, that they gave away,
Don't
especially
get me
towards.
wrong. Colorado showed some glimpse that, they can have the potential to be great, but it just, it wasn't just clicking at some of those games. So, but I definitely see the potential in the offense, but it was just one clicking. And yeah, man, that 4-8, they can't do that again.
No, no, sir.
Mm-mm.
No, we can't do the 4-8. And you know what I'm saying? That booster money start drying up. The wins ain't coming in. You know what I'm saying? They love you. That they give you that pass that first year. Then it start getting tighter and tighter. Every like, all right, man, I ain't gonna just keep throwing money out here. We ain't getting no return on this. You
Right.
know. So what you think about these teams now? The college teams are getting GMs. Alabama just hired a GM. Yeah, they're getting GMs. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Because look, an AD that's more on the student athletic side. They're not really going to be negotiating, with the NIL and stuff like that. That's kind of nasty work. You talking to the AD, mixing that all in. So I would prefer to keep that separate.
Yeah.
It's just making it more and more like the NFL game. Uh, I like it. Prepare them. Only thing about it, I would just want them to implement more NFL rules in the college game because just prepare the kids better. I think they should have 2 feet to make the catch, just like the NFL. But
Yeah, I think they need to change that rule, that 2 feet
yeah,
down. I like that rule. They should make the transition in college football, to make sure it's a full catch and you got to have 2 feet inbounds,
yeah,
touchdown, all that shit, man. That 1 foot, that's been around for a long time. It's time to change that.
because these dudes is way too athletic now. That 1 foot, that's dudes is 6'5", stretching 4 or 5 feet out of bounds with the toe in just to get one. Like, nah, man, come on.
That's too easy.
Yeah, it's too easy.
It's too easy, man. You got to at least prepare them for the next level. I know. And they get the training and everything. The kids who's going to the draft, they got the right training and stuff. But as far as the college season, Yeah, make that rule. Go and change that rule. And another rule that I think they should change. I was saying it yesterday on some of the games yesterday. It's the pass interference call. Forget the 15 yards. It should be a spot on foul.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah,
Yeah, it should be a spot on foul. They need to change that too because that 15 yard shit, that's some BS. You get a pass interference, you down at, you're on 20, you throw that motherfucker to the goddamn shit 35, and you get a PI right there. It's only 15 yards. That's some BS too.
yeah. I think they should change that.
And the technique with the 2 feet down and that rule is better for the college game. It would prepare the kids better for the next level.
Yeah,
So
I'm with it. I like the
yeah,
GM.
it's a couple changes they could do.
Are you with that? You like the GM thing, or do you think they should keep it with the student with the AD?
Uh, I don't know. Shit, keep it with the AD, but the GM is they trying something new. I guess if it works, see how it works, you keep it. But I'm old school with the college football with the ADs. I say keep it with that. But we'll see how this go.
Who you got making the top four?
Top four.
Well,
Well,
who you think?
I don't even think that matters anymore because you got 12 teams coming into the team
I
to
got
the playoffs now. So
to get
shit, the
used to
top
it.
12, that's a lot because you definitely gonna see one of them teams with a two loss record get in there, and you're definitely gonna see one of them mid majors get in there too, for sure this year.
Yeah.
Which that is great because they
Hey,
are most definitely
a
should play
sleeper.
for a championship.
Watch out for Tulane. I'm telling you. I've been telling people that mid-major program they're coming up last few years. They've been balling. They're gonna come up. I can
Yeah.
see I can see a school like that getting in there.
I don't know. They say one of them teams from the Mountain West might get in. Boise State, they got a good shot. Shit, maybe UNLV got a shot.
Hey man, I'm just surprised. I was glad we went to a bowl game, even though we got torched by Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? I was proud of the home state. You know,
But yeah, man, it's a lot of teams that get opportunities this year and for
what
the
you think?
near future.
Okay, what about Ohio State? Brian, he got all that talent over there. He got to get it done this year, right? Or is he gonna be looking for another job?
Uh, I don't know.
They
He got a
got
lot of talent over there for sure. I mean,
everybody over there.
he should definitely be right there towards the end. But I think if they don't win it this year, I don't think his job security is in jeopardy. Um, but if he don't win it this year, yeah, he might be on a hot seat a little bit. But you know, 12 teams in the college football playoffs, that's a lot. So I think they'll make it to the playoffs for sure. But as far as winning it, like I say, I'm gonna give it handed down to prior to Georgia and Oregon for the final top two playing for it. But Ohio State, yeah, I see them being in the playoffs, but I don't think this guy's job will probably be in jeopardy if he don't win it this year. But if we don't win it, you know, this year, he'd definitely be on the hot seat a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just feel like he been having talent over there for so many years. Just like Harbaugh was on the hot seat for a minute. He couldn't beat Ohio State for a
Yeah,
minute. You know what I'm saying? You got to get it done. Can't give too many opportunities.
right, right.
under Georgia for a minute. You know that you can beat everybody but Alabama. Then they finally got it done. It's like, yeah, Kirby
Yep.
Smart. Yeah, you good, but you can't beat Nick Saban.
Hmm.
So Dave, you got to go ahead and get it done, man. You know,
I like what Nick Saban did too. They asked Nick Saban who you think's going to win the SEC this year, and he didn't pick Alabama. He picked Georgia or Texas just to motivate Alabama.
yeah, Jalen Monroe better come out. He said he got something to prove.
Yeah.
Man, did you see they said 77% of coaches have been asked for upwards of $1 million in NIL by players. One player was 500,000. One player asked for 5 million.
Yeah, all these players asking for money, man. It's kind of destroying the game. I'm like with the coach of Oklahoma State. He getting tired of that shit, man. Like, man, just go out here and play the game. Like
He
this
like,
new
look,
rule and this new settings of college football is destroying the game because everything's about money now.
but he was like, the money part is he was like, that's fine. But he said, once we done signed you and everything, we ain't doing no renegotiating or nothing like that. It's time to play football now. That's what he was saying.
Right.
He said players, he said agents still calling right now. The season done started. Look, man, yeah. How about we
Man, I seen on they helmets, they're gonna put a little QR decal on their helmet and they could accept donations or some shit I seen. Some crazy shit like that. But yeah, man, all this asking for money. I mean, I don't know. He basically saying it's destroying the integrity of the game, which it is a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, it's a new wave, a new era. Just gotta rock with what it is.
you see the Baylor's t-shirts they have for they said we pay players.
Hmm.
I said, well, damn. Hey, it is what it is. Players been getting paid. It was just under the rug.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're being paid for the longest, definitely just up under the rug. And Ed O'Bannon, this what you wanted? You got it. It's here.
Ah, hey, for real though. Ed O'Bannon, you got what you wanted, and they got college football back at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It took a long time. People was mad at you for a minute, Ed. You know what I'm saying? You got the game taken away.
I mean, I agree with it. I mean, college players they should get paid, especially
Oh
college
yeah,
football,
yeah,
because
it
they
wasn't.
make a ton of money, a ton of goddamn money off these goddamn schools, man. Especially these TV deals and all that shit. It's a lot of money flowing through, and not to give a kid, $1,000, shit, at least $1,000 a week or something. They
Listen,
deserve that because they're the one
what,
who's making the program and making the money.
just imagine the Fab Five in the NIL era.
All right.
Oh man,
Shit, UNLV in the 1990s UNLV team. Shit.
yeah, that man, crazy.
Well, them cats was already getting paid, so
Well, yeah,
right.
Lorenzo paid. Tark the Shark. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, switch over to this NFL, man. What's up with Brandon Ayuk? I heard now. I heard they trying to trade him for Terry McLaurin, the Commanders. If I'm the Niners, I would take that because McLaurin is crazy. People don't even know about him like that because he on the Commanders, but that dude is crazy.
All right. I mean, I
Especially
ain't heard too much about that, but shit,
he
Brandon Ayuk, he's a great player though. I know that. He's
but
really good.
over there,
49ers need to try to keep him.
but it seemed like it got too nasty now. So it's like, you might as well get him out of there. it's nasty. It's nasty work right now. Like, we just got might as well get this trade done. There's too much talking about it every other day. You want to go here, that.
Yeah.
But I hope you don't play week one. We need all
You
the
need
help.
all advantages that you can. But actually, you know what?
Right.
The Jets, and far as Jets fans, you should want a full roster with 49ers because you're gonna see what you really got and see what y'all really working with for the season.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Hey Raj, we need you, man. Need the Achilles to hold up. Hope you've been doing some stretching, yoga, Pilates, whatever you need. We don't need nothing. We just need you to go out there and sling the ball. You know, him and Garen Wilson. I know he ain't been playing in the preseason, but I watched the camps and everything. They've been going crazy. Just hope that it translates on the field. Uh, I think we got a shot to win our division, either them or Miami. But I tell you one thing though, if he come out there losing, I already know that they're gonna turn on him because that's how Jet fans are. Even though we ain't went to the playoffs since 2010, we act like we're a winning franchise like that, have such high standards on players, coaches, and stuff like that. But we'll see. Just make the playoffs. They talking about Super Bowl and all that. How about just make the playoffs first in that drought? You got to
Yeah,
crawl.
it's been a cooler minute since them Jets been there.
Man, nothing but heartache every year. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
cooler minute.
Last year got 4 snaps.
Mm-mm-mm.
Got 4
The
snaps
worst
in it.
thing for the Jets fans in history, all that excitement, all the rah rah and just shit before the season. Oh, we back. We finna go to the playoff Super Bowl, baby. And then your dreams is coming to shatter in the first 4 plays.
Ain't no more even worse. When the game started, I had went to the bathroom real quick. I come out, he on the cart getting drove out. I said, "Hold on, what happened? What just happened?" I ain't
Right.
even see the floor plays live. I had to, man. Oh man, I was sick, dog. I said, "Hold on, what just happened?" I
Right,
looked.
man.
Then I looked. I said, "Oh no, nah, this dude done snapped his Achilles. That shit was the craziest thing ever, man. Hurt,
Yeah.
hurt."
Yeah. That sucks. I don't know, man. Who you think gonna get the week 1 starting job for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Woo! Oh man.
Mike Tomlin said he ain't gonna make a decision at the end of the week.
I mean,
I don't know, man.
it's gonna have to be Fields by default because Wilson just been playing so stinky.
Man, you see how Stephen A. Smith getting on his ass?
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Russ has been playing. Oh man. I mean, they both ain't been playing good. Granted, I'm gonna just be honest. They both have not been playing good. But Russ just been playing that bad to where I was. If these are the two we have to play, we're gonna have to go with Fields. At least if a play breakdown, he can scramble and get some yards, do something. Russ don't even be trying to do that no more. Holding the ball, taking sacks, then get up looking around. So just based off that, I mean, I guess you would have to start Fields just because of how bad he been playing, how bad Russ been playing. It's like the worst of the two evils. Lesser evil. Man. But Tomlin, I know you got the extension, but man, I'm gonna just keep real with you, man. Uh, address this quarterback situation with a little more urgency because that'll get you up out of this league. You see, Bill Belichick is not coaching this year because of bad quarterback play. So if they'll get him up out of there, they'll get you up out of there. And who will better? I mean, that's what I said. A lot of these coaches this year, because Bill said he is coaching next year in the NFL. So one of y'all coaches know that y'all gonna be giving Bill y'all job next year. Some people are already saying it could be the Eagles if Nick Sirianni don't get the job done or have a good showing. But I don't blame last season on him. The team got hurt, banged up as hell at the end of the year, and then they just was bad. They played bad going into the playoffs. They was hurt, and they got beat by a better team on that day. They limped out. They limped into the playoffs and limped out. We'll see. And Jared Mayo, we'll see what he do. But it's always strange when the head coach take over and the first thing they do is trade their top player away. That's always a red flag to me. But then again, Jeremiah was a linebacker coach, but still, you trade Judon away before the season even start. As soon as you take over, I don't know. Remember, I don't like that. We'll see, because your rope's gonna be short in New England anyway. Now, who you think should start over there? Drake May or Joe Milton? Joe
I
Milton to me.
don't know. Probably Drake May to probably start over there. My opinion, I think they probably go with Drake May, but
I don't know. Some people are saying Drake May gonna get somebody fired, and then somebody drafted him. So I don't think that was a good look. What you think about Caleb and the Bears? You think they can make the playoffs this season?
shit, they look really good in the preseason. Shit, they got a nice top three core and wide receivers. Caleb, he looked good in the preseason. Um, even though I
Good
hated
with,
that they got rid of Justice Field, but I think they got a shot to make a wild card.
yeah, they retooled for sure. I think they got a shot, but that's gonna be a good division with them now, and the Packers and the Lions, Vikings. That's gonna be an exciting division to watch. It's gonna be some good games. Sam Darnold got another chance over there in Minnesota, so we'll see what he do. Other than that, yeah. What you who you got? You think he gonna win the Rookie of the Year, or they it's either him or Jaden Daniels? I think he gonna be better than what people think. And then look, this why this why the Cowboys be cowboying. Look, you don't want to pay CD Lamb, but then Jerry Jones come out and say shit like this. Oh, Trey Lance guaranteed to make the spot. Trey Lance threw 5 interceptions yesterday. Could have had like 6 or 7, to be honest. I don't know what he's thinking. But Dallas, you go ahead and pay CD Lamb, one of the top receivers in the league. Had over 17, I think it was like over 1,700 yards receiving, over 130 something receptions, like 12 or 13 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. One, it's like, what are we even doing? Pay the man. Yeah. All right. So that's it for today. Might check out later on. Appreciate you rocking with us. It's your boy Champ, Nation of Conversation. And you remember, when you see that B, you know it's we. I'm out.